Is the Sci-Fi Dine-In the best restaurant in all of Disney's Hollywood studios?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching The Theme Park Foodies. We are here at Disney's Hollywood Studios for our brand new dining series, dining at our top 5 favorite restaurants, which just so happen to be the top 5 only restaurants, the only restaurants open here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're gonna eat all of them. We usually wouldn't include character dining in this list of different restaurants, but we are going to include Minnie's Seasonal Dine at Hollywood and Vine. There's also going to be Woody's Round Rodeo BBQ included, the Hollywood Brown Derby, 50s Primetime Cafe, and of course, tonight's video is all about the Sci-Fi Dine-In. This series has always interested me because I feel like, much like Magic Kingdom, a lot of these are gimmicky restaurants, Sam, you know? Either like this restaurant tonight, it transports us into a dimly lit nighttime atmosphere where we are going to be sitting in cars and watching movies. It's like we're in a drive-in, right?
Yes, the menu though is pretty basic. It's mostly just a bunch of different types of burgers, a chicken sandwich, one salad, but it's really all about the atmosphere. They have you sit in convertibles. They also do have some picnic style tables, which we're hoping to get. We've always pushed off filming this place just because I don't want to ruin the atmosphere for anybody else with the filming, so hopefully we'll be out of the way.
Yeah, this is a hard spot to film, guys, so I'm not sure exactly how this video is going to come out. We may do some B-roll and talk over after. It depends how we film. We're inside there. I will need to use a ring light so you guys can see. With the dimly lit atmosphere in there, it's very hard to use a ring light, and I don't want to be peering out our light into anyone while they're enjoying their, pretty expensive dinner here. As far as the entire series goes, I am preferential to Hollywood Brown Derby. I feel like that's going to be the best one here. It's consistently considered one of the top restaurants here, although Sci-Fi Dine-In is one of the hardest reservations to get, and we haven't eaten here since 2017.
Yeah, I'm going to put some pictures in of what we looked like the last time we were here.
That was our first ever trip to Walt Disney World as a couple, 2017, 8 years ago. So I'm excited to go back. We haven't been back because of how hard it's to film there, but we figured, let's test the waters with this new series by going to this restaurant. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I hope we can really break everything down for you guys. There are mixed reviews. Some people love the burgers, some people think they're okay. I do think it does suffer from some inconsistency if you look at everything,
Yeah, but I feel like with gimmicky restaurants, it really is about the experience and not really the food.
Yeah, and this really does capture the essence of Disney's Hollywood Studios. So Hollywood Studios is supposed to be like movie magic. So when you walk in, it's supposed to be like you're entering a set. You can see kind of these wooden boards as you enter into where the drive-in theater is. It's pretty easy to get to. We'll show you guys how to get there. Obviously break down the entire menu. And at the end of the series, after you all of our restaurants, if you haven't seen our series before, we will go from 5 to 1, rank 5 to 1, what we think the best restaurants at Hollywood Studios is. This is part 1 of the 5-part series, so we gotta get through all of them. This is the first part, and I'm excited because it's been a while since we've been here.
8 years.
Yeah. Are you ready? If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we dine in a dimly lit theater, kind of, at Hollywood Studios. So to get to Sci-Fi Dine-In, we'll have to head towards Commissary Lane. So if you're heading straight into Disney's Hollywood Studios, you will see that grand replica of the Grauman's Chinese Theater. You're gonna head straight towards that. This is going to be the back left. So not the first left, you can see the second left, and you'll see ABC Commissary towards that left. You'll head down the lane next to it, have ABC Commissary passed on your right-hand side, and then you will see the lights of the Sci-Fi Dine-In. You can see a flying saucer actually crashed in to the sign. They have a sign that says it came from the snack bar. People getting attacked, and you check in, and it looks like it's backstage. When you check in, you actually get to dine at what it looks to be inside a theater. So this would feel like a backstage type of experience. If you are looking for the stroller parking, it is going to be to the left, right before you walk in. We have a photo op of one of the cars you can dine in up here at the front. You can see some props in the waiting room before we go in. So that's an old school payphone. You can't actually use it though. I wonder if, you can't even pick that up. That red light that's flashing indicates that we're about to enter a hot set. You can also see some sci-fi posters for films that'll be playing at the theater while we're here. They do offer menus before you get in, so I just grabbed one since we were waiting. It'll be easier to go over this out here. So you see, it's a dine-in theater. So you're inside a theater. They are known for their milkshakes, and they also have this meteor, which kind of just looks like a float. Actually, no, it's literally just soda in a souvenir cup with a cube. Ooh. Let's get to the appetizers. They have crispy onion rings, a wedge salad, mini corn dogs. And these are the corn dog nuggets you can find over at Casey's Corner in Magic Kingdom. They're very popular. You can also find them at Hollywood and Vine, which is another video you'll be seeing in this series. Some vegan Sci-Fi Impossible nachos. You can tell these little leaves tell you that it's vegan. And Sci-Fi smoked wings. Now for the entrees, you could substitute the fries for onion rings for $2.49. Signature is going to be this barbecue burger, which is a blend of beef with pulled pork on top of it, cheddar, barbecue sauce. That sounds good. Then we have the classic American cheeseburger, the feature film burger, beamed up burger, Impossible burger for the vegans, fried chicken cordon bleu sounds good, grilled chicken citrus salad, and a Sai Burger. Probably sounds really good. On the back, we could find the drinks, the cosmic concoctions. These are going to be their signature drinks here. White wines, white and red sangrias, and they have specialty craft beers that you can get, some standard draft beers, and beer and hard cider. We've been seated, and you can see it's in perpetual night in here. It looks like you're entering a soundstage where it's made to look, like I said, perpetual night. You can see some sci-fi based horror films kind of playing on the screen here, and it looks just like a drive-in. You can see Sam here. Sam, we're at a picnic table, actually, 'cause it's easier to film near a picnic table. But look at that right behind Sam. Those are the same speakers that they have next to all the cars in here. And if you look at the back of the license plate on the cars, you can see nods to Disney Imagineers, or supposed to be like little Easter eggs in there. See, the ketchups too look like the ketchups you'd get in like 1950s diners. Insight we learned while filming. The feature film burger is a pastrami Reuben burger, but the Sai Burger was consistently the feature film burger, I was told, but it was so popular they kept it, so I actually ordered it. But the appetizers are looking promising. We started off with the wedge salad as well as those mini corn dog nuggets. They are iconic Magic Kingdom treats. We had to get them here. They don't have the cheese sauce here, but they do have assorted dips. We chose for the corn dog nuggets to go with a honey mustard as well as a burger sauce. We're going to start with the wedge salad. Sam, what's on and in this?
So this is iceberg lettuce, blue cheese crumbles, diced red onions, tomatoes, applewood smoked bacon, blue cheese dressing, and balsamic glaze. I feel like a wedge salad is not on brand with a drive-in theater, but I'm a fan of a wedge salad.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Burgers just came out.
That's nice. That just like threw me off completely. It's potent too. Like I could smell the balsamic glaze like from a distance. There's a lot of blue cheese on it.
This is like a very good wedge salad.
It does. And I like the bowl that it's in, how like the wedge salad is staying contained. I feel like sometimes when it's on like a plate, it falls all over the place. The lettuce is fresh and crunchy. There's a lot of blue cheese on here. It's super creamy. The bacon is super crispy. It's a good wedge salad. I would give it an 8. Like, I'm not mad at this.
Yeah, it looks very impressive. Look how loaded this is, Sam. There's a lot on this. I just wish they didn't give us the burgers so quick, you know, but we did order everything at once, and
yeah, but even if you order at once, usually it doesn't come out at once. Yeah. Usually appetizers, that's the whole point, is they come out before the...
Great texture. A lot of good blue cheese. It's crunchy. They get a little bit soggy from all of the dressing that they have on it.
It is drenched.
But that's kind of what you want in a place like this. I think it's a great wedge salad, and it's a good thing to contrast the other things that are on the menu here. Burgers, fries, so it's something a little lighter, although with all that blue cheese, it's not very light. I like it a lot. Did you give it an 8? I'm gonna go 8 too. This is, I think, a winner for me. All right, this is the appetizer I was most looking forward to, the mini corn dog nuggets. These are iconic.
How does the drive-in not have plastic cheese, though?
Was plastic cheese created in the 1950s? I feel like it's something that would be created in the 1950s.
Help that up. They don't feel as crispy as I'm used to.
I remember we saw the innards of these once, and it looked very gross if you take the breading off.
The breading is not as crunchy. Like, there's no crunch on it. Like, it's...
So they're probably not fried long enough, is what you're thinking. You're trying them with the honey mustard, by the way. That's the burger sauce.
The honey mustard, though. I am a honey mustard girly, and I feel like it's usually not offered to me with corn dog nuggets, so I do like that. But they're not crispy. I give them a 7.
7 ain't bad. But you're saying that Magic Kingdom's doing them better.
Yes, I think this is a good drive-in food, though. More practical than a wedge salad in a drive-in.
These are very soft. Let's see how the innards look Yeah, see, these they look like little...
I don't suggest ever looking at the inside of them. I just suggest just popping them in. Don't look at it.
I'm going to do a fresh one, and I'm going to do it with the burger sauce. Yeah, these aren't like the supreme version of these. I also think Mini Seasonal Dine at Hollywood and Vine are doing these a lot better. They need to be fried a little bit longer. That being said, I do think there are ones in here that have a better fry to them. Like, look at this one right here. This one's got a nice crispy exterior. It's a plus that you can get multiple sauces with this. So you have the honey mustard sauce for us, and we got the little sandwich sauce. I think it's good. I would agree with your 7 though. They're 8 at Magic Kingdom. Here they're about a 7. The first burger has arrived. Sam went with the drive-in barbecue burger. This is their signature burger. What's on it in it, Sam?
So it's a signature blend of beef topped with smoked pulled pork, cheddar, lettuce, and barbecue sauce, served on a brioche bun. Let's take a look at it. Ooh.
It's like a decent amount of pulled pork. You got a medium rare, I believe, right?
I'm glad it's not like a mountain of pork, because I always feel like that's always like too overpowering, like meat on meat. So I'm happy it's like a manageable amount.
Yeah, the pork should just complement the flavor of the burger.
It's a pretty thick burger.
It also has a cool little logo right there. It says Sci-Fi Dine-In on it.
It's a thick burger, and it's pretty juicy. They cooked it well. The bun is toasted. I do like the pork. Tastes like there's like a sweeter barbecue sauce on the pork. The pork isn't overpowering the burger. It's complementing it, which I was worried about, but so it's executed well. It's not mind-blowing, but it's a good burger. Like,
is it cooked correctly? Is it?
Yeah, no, it's cooked correctly. Like I would. It's a.
Oh, there's mine. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
It's a drive-in burger. The fries are very basic.
Yeah, these are just basic steak fries.
A bunch of them off camera. They have a good texture, like they're nice and soft on the inside with a crisp on the outside, but there's like virtually no seasoning on them, which is why I'm happy that I have my side of honey mustard for them. Overall, I'm gonna give this a 7.
Okay, I feel like the burger like itself, though, the meat looks pretty high quality. The bun I feel like could do a little bit better, but I do like that meat. Let's see, so I just got mine. Let's see how mine pans out. All right, the Sai Burger. This was so popular as the feature film burger, they kept it on the main menu. Their signature blend of beef topped with griddled pastrami, pepper jack, lettuce, and heirloom tomatoes with house-made Carolina mustard served on a brioche bun. This looks promising, Sam. I do like the size of these burger patties. I am a fan of big, thick burgers. I do like smash burgers, but I like the thicker burgers better. Let's see how it is.
I do like the trays that they're served in.
So they give me a little extra of that those onions I have on here. Let me just put a little extra on here. So when this was sold to me by our server, he said the Carolina mustard was a star. I'm usually not a fan of mustard on my burgers, but the mustard goes so well with the pastrami. I think this bun too, Sam, is a little bit better than your bun. It's got a little bit more moisture on top of it.
Yeah, mine was kind of like squished and like a little soggy.
The mustard is well layered. I will say it is cooked about medium well, not medium rare. That being said, I do like the burger meat. I think it's a high quality, kind of like fast grab and go burger. I don't think it's the best burger at Disney, but it is a very good burger. I would give that burger a 7. I think 7 is the way to go. It's definitely better than like a quick service burger. It's a good thick burger, but I don't think it's like the Kona Cafe burger, the Wailulu burger, or the burger that you can get over at Geyser Point. Like those are like exceptional burgers. These are good burgers too. I think you'd be happy if you got them, but just comparing them to all the different Disney burgers we've had, they don't particularly stick out, although I do really like the burger meat. I'm enjoying it. So far, I think the wedge salad was the winner, right?
Who knew?
Yeah. But we still have to get dessert, and we have to get a milkshake when you're at a place like this. We have retrieved the dessert menu. From what I'm told, the Cerulean Moon is new. It's a chocolate mousse dome with strawberry filling on a graham cracker tart hibiscus sponge. This sounds like very good, so I feel like this is going to be their signature. A caramel brownie cheesecake, fresh fruit salad, hot fudge sundae, and a plant-based cookie shake for the vegans. They also have some dessert cocktails. Chocolate martini, colava, orbiting Oreos. This is like a Oreo milkshake, but with alcohol. And they have some freshly brewed Joffrey's coffee, non-alcoholic. All right, so first dessert, the Oreo milkshake. This is a bombastic looking milkshake. Gotta say bombastic once a video.
You really have to.
This is already like pouring all over the table. And so we recommend drinking it fast. It does come with a spoon and a giant straw.
It's not super chocolatey though. It's more vanilla tasting than chocolate. But I do think you can ask for a chocolate Oreo shake. I think I overheard somebody else get that. So this is more vanilla based. It's a good shake. It's not super thick.
They're known for the milkshakes here.
It's good. I would give it a 7.
Okay, solid milkshake. All right, my turn to have my hand at this. This thing is a mess. Let's try it out.
It's not a super thick shake.
It's got full bits of Oreo in it though, which I really like. I actually like this shake a lot because it tastes like an Oreo. It's like a blended Oreo. That's good. So it's usually chocolate, vanilla, or this. You can also do this with the chocolate base. We did the vanilla base. Actually, it's a lot because it tastes like a blended ice cream Oreo. So I'm going to give it an 8, which I think is exactly what you want from an Oreo shake. The Oreo pieces don't taste like, sometimes they get soggy in shakes like this. It's not soggy. My only issue is that it's very messy, but like you want it to look good. So when it looks good like this, it's going to be messy. Yeah, if you love Oreos, I think you're going to love this. And I think it's done very well. So you know I had to get the cerulean moon. Cerulean, however you pronounce it. Sam, what's on in this?
So this is a chocolate mousse dome with strawberry filling on a graham cracker tart with a hibiscus sponge. Green space dust and chocolate caramel sauce goes along with the sci-fi theme.
A lot of food coloring in this, but I am a fan of chocolate mousse. Let's see how it peels. Peeled pretty good. Look at that jam inside. I'm gonna get a little of this chocolate. All right.
I'm a fan of strawberry and chocolate together, or raspberry and chocolate.
You know what I'm gonna say, Sam? It tastes like a
Jelly ring.
It's got the jelly ring consistency.
Jelly ring is raspberry.
It's just, I guess it's the kind of that citrus sweetness. The mousse is milky. It's not really dark. I still really enjoy it. I prefer a dark chocolate mousse when you're going to put this type of citrus in there. But I do like that you have two different textures, as you have that little graham cracker crust right here at the bottom. You can see the strawberry lining it right there. I would give this a 7. I think it's very good. For me, I think the shake is a bit of the winner, but I almost feel like you're going to be the opposite. So let's see what you think, Sam. All right, Sam, it's up to you.
I feel like I'm not going to like it.
Really? I feel like this is like your flavor profile.
I think like I like the flavors, but the consistency, like it's not like a, to me at least, it doesn't feel like a fluffy mousse. It's like a thicker jelly-like mousse.
Top is a little gelatinous, I will say.
I never liked that. I like the flavor.
I thought you would like this more than the shake. I like the shake more than this.
No, I actually think I like the shake more.
Well, snap.
I don't like the top layer of this. And I feel like, let me get some of the graham cracker.
It does meet like that sci-fi kind of theme. It looks like kind of alien food. I almost feel like you could have it in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, the tart I feel like isn't like crispy enough. Like it's kind of getting soggy from the mousse and the jam. Or like a tougher crust. You know what? I think I'll give this a 7 and I'll bump Oreo Shake up to an 8.
I think Oreo Shake deserves an 8.
Sometimes I gotta think on it, you know?
Hindsight.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20, as they say.
So.
All right, so Sam, is this the best restaurant in all of Disney's Hollywood studios?
So far, yes. It's the only one we've gone to.
I don't think it is. And I'm not trying to down it. I honestly want to say the Disney cast members are the best because I want to say 99% of these videos that we've done, we've had such exceptional service at every restaurant we've been to. Exceptional to the point where I feel like I'm at a fine dining restaurant anytime I go somewhere as far as the service goes. Maybe the food's not fine dining, but these Disney cast members, like the ones in there, they're telling jokes, they're giving you a story.
They're doing trivia.
Yeah, the guy that that was at our table, he just knew the menu extensively. Man, like I have to tell you, like if it was for service, like 99% of these would just be a tie because we just have such great service every time we go. I think if you eat here, you won't be disappointed. Do I think you're gonna be blown away by the food? No. You don't go here for the food. You want the food to be good, maybe above average, which is what it is. You go here for the atmosphere. You go here to sit in a car and to watch movies and to see Walt Disney on your screen, to see cool little horror, sci-fi movies, popcorn dancing, eating delicious food, I mean, it was delicious, it was good, but I think there's better food to be had at Hollywood Studios. Although we saw, this is the first video in the series.
Yes, and it's definitely one of the more quiet restaurants. So if you don't want something super overstimulating, it's definitely a good pick. Nice and dark. Just know though, if you are in a smaller party, you are most likely going to be sat with other people. Most of the cars are like 3 rows with 2 in each seat.
Yeah.
They also did have a couple of cars that have tables in the middle where you could fit a family of 8. So nice options.
They are accommodating, but yeah, you're mostly going to be sitting in these 2-seaters facing the screen, which is what you're kind of here for. I do like that it harkens back to the original concept of Hollywood Studios, where you walk kind of in a backstage and you enter a theater which is themed to be perpetual night. It's not technically supposed to be like you're in perpetual night. It's literally themed like you're in a theater, if that makes sense. It's like a little Inception right there, Disney Inception. The burgers, I think, are above average, but they're not the best burgers on Disney property. I think my burger was the best one. What was your favorite savory food that you had?
This is going to sound strange, but I really love the wedge salad.
Me too. Wedge was number one.
I did not think a drive-in was going to have a great wedge salad.
Don't get rid of that wedge, Sci-Fi Dine-In. I don't know if it's been there for a while. They used to have fried pickles, by the way. They got rid of the fried pickles.
I think fried pickles should be here, but
that goes well there.
Plastic cheese, come on.
Best dessert, I think, was the Oreo milkshake, and I think you agree, right?
The shake was good.
Yeah, I think it's a great restaurant. If you want amazing atmosphere that's uniquely Disney, this is a place to go to. Do I think it's the best restaurant in Hollywood Studios? I don't think so, but hey, maybe it'll be a come from behind winner. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. One of my favorite Hollywood Studios details that you can only see when it's kind of dead are these footprints that lead to Gertie the dinosaur. You wouldn't even realize they were there if it's not, like dead. If there's people walking around, you don't even see them. This was the first restaurant we ever ate at, sit-down restaurant at Hollywood Studios, Sam, today, and it's the first time we've been back.
Also, we literally have been putting off filming this for 5 years because I was really I don't want to bother anyone in there. I don't want to ruin the atmosphere. So, thankfully, we had that back table out of the way. Yeah, you can ask for a picnic table. They call them the flying saucer tables. But most people want to sit in the car. When we first went, we wanted to sit in the car, but we got that nice back wall, nice aesthetic, pretty solid burgers. It's a nice restaurant to experience. It's an experience restaurant, though. You don't go there particularly for the food, but there'll be a lot more experience restaurants on this list. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. You can check out the join button below, learn about all those different tiers and perks if you are interested. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, you help us make more of them. We feel very privileged to have you watching, and we feel real lucky to be able to make these videos. Oh, ship just went off. As always, keep it going for Frank.